So kind of an interesting mix today as far as weather. I keep zipping and unzipping my jacket depending on if I'm in the sun or not. And you know, it really makes a difference. It's kind of right on that border of being a little bit warmer, but also still jacket weather in the shade. So about 45 degrees, I'd say right now. So we're just taking it easy. Really just doing 2 miles today, more or less, after the New York City half marathon. This week has been pretty quiet, honestly. I've been running just a little bit to keep my legs moving. I didn't need a full recovery just yet after the training we've been doing, but I did want to give my legs some rest after the harder effort of the half marathon just last weekend. What I want to do today as well is start kind of picking up the habit and the routine of being in the gym just a little bit more. I really don't want to start approaching that 35 to 40 mile a week range without doing some more weekly workouts in the gym for my lower body, whether it be my hips, my glutes, ankles, all those kinds of things really need to be taken care of and kept strong for me personally to start, you know, approaching and surpassing that 40 mile a week mark. So I want to build the habits now before we actually get there, start getting myself into a routine of going to the gym. That way I can make sure, more than anything, I'm staying healthy, and it'll also help us progress just a little bit faster, I hope, as we prepare for Brooklyn. All right, so I'm just sitting down for 1 second before we continue on with our day. And it's crazy how, even with how soft the foam is, this nitrogen infused midsole for this Brooks Aurora BL, after the half marathon where I was in the Alphafly Next Percent, it just feels so hard. Everything, like nothing can compare to those AirPods and Zoom X foam, everything that was under my foot during the race. So, you know, still pushing forward, just getting used to back to normal running. My quads feel really good, honestly. No more soreness in the quads after race day. So just finishing up this morning, we're gonna go grab some more of those donuts from the vegan place, Peaceful Provisions. And I'm gonna head over to my friend's house with Megan. We're gonna watch the Formula One qualifying laps today, then go get lunch in Jersey City. So we gotta get to it. But yeah, like I said, I wanna get those donuts, bring them over to my friend's house, and just get on with our day. So we've got the donuts. I've got a little bit of a mixed selection here. Maybe I'll get a better look at those later. Just looking at my mileage, we actually went 2.43 miles just now, so a little bit longer than I meant to or wanted to, but I just kind of was casually jogging around Main Street here, so nothing too bad. Again, no real mileage in mind, no real effort in mind, just keeping it nice and easy. So we'll take a little bit closer look at the pace if we want at the end, but I gotta hurry up and get ready, take a shower, and head out to Jersey City so we can have lunch with my friend. So I'm back home from Jersey City. Honestly, that was some of the best food I've ever had, definitely up there. It was this place called Corto, I think that was the name. I'll put it on the screen now. Just a little like hidden place in the, a normal street in Jersey City up in the Heights area where my friend is, and yeah, it was really good. Really, really good. So enjoyed that, enjoyed seeing them, enjoyed seeing the Formula One qualifiers. Like I said, I just want to spend some time in the gym, get into that habit again as the mileage goes up for our running. So I'm just going to do a few things in here, a couple little workouts, generally like body weight or lightweight exercises focused on the legs, hips, glutes, things like that. And I also brought my own resistance bands. So we'll get started with that. Before we do, just so that way I don't forget, I'll put the run up on the screen now. It came out to about 2.43 miles, about 9:45 per mile for the average pace, and I'll also put it in kilometers and minutes per kilometer on the screen now. So nice little run, a few little things, nothing specific that I can really share, but just overall looking at the whole run, I can see that my heart rate is just a little bit up, I think right now for the pace that I was running. Not too bad, but again, just probably the tail end of the fatigue in my legs from the New York City half marathon. So just something to keep an eye on. A good thing that we're still resting this week, generally keeping it really light. And as we get into next week, we'll really start the training block. The legs will freshen up the rest of the way, and we'll be off and running literally towards the Brooklyn half marathon towards the end of May. So I'm gonna go get my workout in. That's about all I have to say for today, but I'll just show you a couple of little workouts that I'll be doing. I'll probably make a separate video or explain it in a little bit more detail. So thanks everyone for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you in the next one.